late in the 1970s and early 80s, my husband John and I had lots of conversations about what we thought our commitment was to our church. We agreed that giving was a priority for us and an obligation. We discussed our thankfulness and our gratitude for all that had been given to us. We were grateful to God's provisions of intellect and education and all of the opportunities that we'd had in our lives. And so our desire to give back came out of that gratefulness and that thankful heart. We knew we needed to give with a spirit of joy as an expression of our faith in God. And I know from experience that over the course of time in our lives, that things change, that status changes for people. You go from two people in a family working and earning a living to one. You go to retired life for both of you. You go to serious illness or death of a spouse. And things change, your status changes, and you have to reevaluate. What am I giving to my church, and what am I going to do? So incomes change. We have to make decisions about what we do. But for me, I know that I can always come up with reasons not to give, but I need to focus on all of the reasons that I'm grateful and thankful and continue to give joyfully.
Well, once upon a time, in a kingdom not too far away from here, one of our good friends gifted us with these tiaras. And these tiaras serve as a reminder that we're not just mere servants of God, but rather we're princes and princesses. So we have the proof. And as a princess of God, this means that we have access to our King's most wonderful and amazing creation, the earth.
Mm-hmm. Well, we often say what is most important to a person shows by looking at how he or she spends time and money. And if I say I want to entrust my life to someone, I hope I wouldn't do so to a person who's only worth my leftovers. When God wants to train me to give, we have to ask, why does he want to do that when he doesn't need anything? He owns everything. Yet he invites us. Then there must be a good reason. Maybe he knows more about our longings and our needs. And he wants us to be partakers. Our longing for love and the inner peace and inner freedom that we don't have to worry about accumulating, but we can be free to give because we already are full. I mean, Jesus is one of the most radical persons who demonstrated freedom to us. So Naari, how can we give?
Well, as my mom said, the way that we can give can be seen through our money and our time. And I, as a poor student who doesn't have much money, it's pretty much all mom's money, can't really give through money as much, but I can give through time. It's the least that I can do as a princess of God to say thank you for this wonderful kingdom.
For me, I guess greatest temptation is losing that perspective that what I own is his and I don't have to be so insecure about it. And I have a good example from those people who have generously given, and I want to be able to extend that to others so that we can be
Princesses and princess of the Lord.
Thank you.